Club and Resort.
All right, folks, let's get you out the door because we have some issues to talk about, and I think you can see them pretty clearly right behind me on our Richmond Preserve camera. Wet weather and wintry weather on this Monday morning. What a way to start the work week. Let's take this for everyone. You can see the camera a little bit up close and personal, if you will. Some of that rain coming down, but here's the trick. It's rain for some, it's freezing rain for others, and for a very select few, it's a couple of snowflakes. Let's take a look at temperatures, and you can honestly see the dividing line just looking at the numbers, right? Check out as we head toward the coast, for example, toward Aquidneck Island. If you're going to Newport or Portsmouth or even Middletown, you're waking up with temperatures right around 40 degrees. New Bedford, a little bit colder down toward, what's that number? Freezing, 32 on the dot. Similar story in Smithfield and 33 in Providence. Now it's those numbers hovering right around freezing that are going to lead to the problems, and you can see that depicted right here on satellite and radar. Further south toward areas like Newport, for example, even as you're heading down to Westerly now, you're seeing more in the way of rain. That said, Westerly earlier it was a touch colder and we did see some of that freezing drizzle. Now we're starting to fade and things are getting more in the way of the green and the yellow and the orange, depicting some areas of heavy rain at times. But that pink is where we're seeing some of that wintry mixing, some of that freezing drizzle coming down. What's the difference? Again, it all comes down to temperature. If it's cold throughout the atmosphere and it's cold at the surface, you get snow. If it's warm throughout the atmosphere and it's warm at the surface, you get rain. We are in a situation where we are warm throughout the atmosphere, but the surface is cold. And that's where some of this stuff can freeze on contact, and that's when it gets really slick and slippery on the roads. If you're taking 195, if you're taking 95, and even if you're taking Route 1 and really anything to the south and east of those highways, make sure you're taking it easy. That's where those slick spots could really be. And then I want to point out, as you're moving back up toward Foster, Gloucester, Burrillville, Glendale, that's where you're looking at a couple of those snowflakes coming down as well. Looking really at nothing too exciting in terms of accumulating snow, especially because watch Futurecast as temperatures go up later this morning, everything turns to green. That said, it's a wintry start to our Monday, and I feel like everyone's still rubbing the dirt out of their eyes this morning. I still am, so I don't want anyone getting on the roads and having any trouble. Later this afternoon, again, not only do we fade to green as temperatures go up, but the precipitation fades as well. We're stuck with a couple showers throughout the rest of the day, but that's just about it. Nothing quite as, I would say, widespread as what we're looking at now. Just a note for those of you sending the kids off to the bus stop, make sure everyone has plenty of time. This is not a great morning to be running late, especially because of how slick conditions could be. Later this afternoon, as things start to break up precipitation-wise, temperatures way back above freezing. We're in the low 40s today, and overall, I would say it's an average day temperature-wise. Overnight, we're way above average. Temperatures in the 40s, which is good news because it means the storm coming in overnight tonight, yeah, that's the next one, is going to be all rain. This thing's going to super soak us through your Tuesday morning. Not great for your commute, but at least it's not a taste of winter. That's something to keep in mind as you head out the door tomorrow. This whole week, I've got to tell you, it's going to be quite a stormy week. Just between the two storms that we have, the one that's moving right now and then the one tonight, we could see up to about 3/4 of an inch of rain. And then we have another storm coming Wednesday night into Thursday and another one on Saturday that could bring us a wintry mix. Temperatures all over the map as we see warm and cold air battle it out this week.